Hi friends, it's me and I'm back with another video for you all, and today I'm doing this look on my face right here. It is my go-to glam natural makeup look. And so I know glam and natural don't really go together. Like there's like glam and then there's natural, but that's what I call it because it is definitely a glam look. It has false lashes, it has like the whole shebang, everything. But it is more natural colors. It's not a really complicated eye makeup look. It's just neutral tones and it's a neutral lip also. I do this makeup whenever I want to look nice but go out during the day and I'm not dressing up for anything, because this makeup isn't too boom over the top that people will be like, she looks a little out of place, you know? I mean, I go out wearing makeup that's way over the top all the time, but this is like for like more everyday type of situations. I'm just hanging out with my friends. I'll do this makeup just because I still look glam and put together, but I don't look too over the top. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. So I'm starting out going into my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and I'm taking the shades Silk Cream and MFEO, and I'm applying those into the crease on a big fluffy brush. I'm not being very precise with these shades. These are just the transition shades, so I'm just kind of slapping them on there. I'm blending them out just so that the other shadows we put on will be easier to blend. Then I'm going into the shades Pukey and Pooter, and I'm taking them on a slightly smaller fluffy brush, and I'm blending that into the crease and the outer corner. This eye look is actually very simple. As you will see, I don't use a lot of eyeshadows, and there's not a lot of steps. It's just blending, and I mean, yeah. Then on an even smaller fluffy brush, I'm taking the shade Buns, and I'm applying that onto the outer portion of my eyelid, and I'm doing that on both eyelids first, and then I'm going to wipe the brush off and then just go in and blend that into the crease slightly, just on the outer little portion of the eyelid, just because I don't want to bring the shade too far into the crease. I just want to keep it on the outer portion. Now I'm going into the shade Obsessed, and I am obsessed with this eyeshadow. This is my favorite eyeshadow in the palette. It is so gorgeous. And I'm taking it on a flat shader brush and spritzing some Fix Plus on it and then applying it to the inner half of my eye, just to add some shimmer to the eye look and to make it pop a little bit more and look a little more glowy. And I just built the color up, and then I applied it a couple times just to add the amount of intensity of the shade that I wanted. So as you can see, I'm going back in and applying a little bit more of that eyeshadow and just kind of making sure that it blends into the other shadows. And then I'm going to take my Stila Stale Day waterproof felt tip eyeliner, and I am doing a wing with this. I always struggle with doing wings on camera, but I think I'm getting better. Not a lot better, but I am getting better. And it's not a very long or thick wing. It's just a small wing just to help define the top lash line a little bit and to make the application of false lashes a little bit easier, so that there is a line of black to help hide the lash band when we put the false lashes on, because the false lashes that I use have a little bit of a thicker band. Alright, now I'm going to go to the face, and I'm taking the Too Faced Hangover RX primer and then the Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer, and I'm taking the Too Faced primer and I'm applying that all over my face. This is literally my favorite primer combo, especially in the winter, because this Too Faced primer is so hydrating and it makes my skin feel so nice, and it's also sticky, so stuff sticks to it better and it stays on longer, not liner. And then I'm taking the Makeup Forever primer and applying that onto like my pores and my nose just to fill those in a little bit. Now I'm taking the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes foundation and I'm applying that all over my face. I'm still kind of getting a sense of how I feel about this foundation. I like it so far, but I've only used it a couple of times. I got it for Christmas, but I got a shade that was too dark for me, so I had to go in and switch it, and so I've just been playing around with it, so I will let you know my thoughts on it in a future video, but I am using it today. It's more of like a medium-ish coverage foundation, which is fine with me because I don't want full-blown coverage on a more natural type of glam. Like if it was like a smoky eye going out clubbing nighttime makeup look, then I would probably use a more full coverage, but this is good for every day, plus it's more lightweight. So that's good, and I just blended that out with my Real Technique sponge, and make sure to blend some down your neck just so that it matches and your face doesn't look off from the rest of your body. Now I'm taking some Tarte Shape Tape and I'm applying a little bit under my eyes and then also on my blemishes, just because I'm breaking out a lot right now. I went to Arizona over my winter break and that did not agree with my skin. Like the plane rides and everything just kind of made me break out a lot, so I'm just hiding all that. And then to add a little bit more brightness, I'm taking my Naked Skin Concealer because it's a little bit lighter than the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm applying a little bit of that under my eyes, into the center of my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and then also on my chin, just because I want to highlight these areas of the face. and the Tarte Shape Tape is more of my skin color, and so it wouldn't highlight as well as I would like. So now I'm just blending that out with my Real Technique sponge again, pretty self-explanatory. And then I am just setting under my eyes, and I'm not baking today. I don't really bake much in the winter just because that makes my skin feel drier. So I'm using my sponge to set my T-zone, and then I'm just using this really big fluffy brush from Real Techniques to set the rest of my face, and I use the Airspun translucent powder to do that. And now I'm going in and bronzing up my face with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. And I'm not contouring today, I'm just more so bronzing just to add a little bit more color back into my face. Although this is a glam look, I don't really want to go full-blown harsh contour. So I'm putting that like in the hollows of my cheeks and then on my temples. And then I'm doing a little bit on my nose too. When I'm doing more everyday makeup, I just take the side of my big fluffy bronzer brush and I put that down the sides of my nose just to contour it a little bit so it doesn't look quite as like defined and sharp. And then I'm doing my jawline and down my chin, like neck area a little bit just to make it look more equal with the rest of the body. And then I'm setting it with some Fix Plus just to make my skin look a little less cakey and dry from all the powder we just put on. Then I went back in with the shades Pooter and Pukey from the Jaclyn Hill palette on a pencil brush and just smoked out the lower lash line a little bit just to make it look a little more even with the top eyelid, I guess. And then I'm taking the shade Beam, and I'm using this as my inner corner highlight shade, and then I'm also going to use that to highlight the brow bone. I put a lot on the inner corner just to give a really bam inner corner highlight, and then I put a little bit less on the brow bone because I wanted there to be some shimmer there, but not like too much, if you know what I mean. Then I went in with the Velour Fluff and Edgy lashes, and I applied those off camera, and now I'm highlighting, which is my favorite part. I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit, and I'm applying that onto the tops of my cheekbones and then down the bridge of my nose and on my cupid's bow, you know, the normal places. And then I also like to apply a little bit onto my chin, as you will see in a second, and then also on top of my eyebrows just to add a little bit more glow, especially when my face is a little bit more dry. And then I just wanted to add more highlight because I'm extra and I like an extremely intense highlight. That's just me, you don't have to, but that's what I did because you can never have too much highlight, in my opinion. Then I went in with my NYX Wonder pencil, and it's just a nude eyeliner, and I just waterlined that, put it in my waterline just because I think that nude eyeliner in your waterline just opens up your eyes more and I like how it looks. Then I lined my lips with the Marc Jacobs Primrose lip liner. I use this in so many videos just because it's my favorite, like, Your Lips But Better lip liner. And then I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Pure Hollywood liquid lipstick, which is also my favorite liquid lipstick for everyday wear. I wear it all the time. And then I put the Buxom White Russian Lip Gloss on top. This is my favorite lip combo of all time. I wear this all the time. You've seen it in videos in the past just because I love how it looks. And then I just set my face with some makeup setting spray. This one was from Skindinavia. And that is the finished look. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, and I love you all.